This is Jen Dyes here, and who do I have with me?
Coco from 15th Street.
And you are a houseless individual, is that correct?
Displaced homemaker, yes.
And would you mind sharing your story with the audience?
It's not really a story, it's my life journey. I call it my journey, and it's been a mission for me. It's been kind of difficult. I'm moving from Florida to DC 7 years ago in hopes of just performing and working in clubbing and entertainment industry. You know, I faced some adversity with the love life amount that I was in, you know. So I seek some trauma there. Hence why I'm now homeless. I was a dependent of him. I've been a kept girl for 5 years. So when I decided to leave him, I left with just the clothes on my back and shoes and my cell phone, and so I left. And I left. I left the abuse. I left the abuse. So I was forced to be on the street. I was forced to actually experience life, real life with struggle and pain and great and highs and lows, because that's what life is like, a mixture of everything into one. All happening at the same time. So I was forced into prostitution and drugs. A lot of issues there that I hadn't faced before. And I grew up and I experienced, and I recovered. Hence, and I'm in recovery from the sex trade and drugs. So I'm proud of myself. And I have my goals back there. And I haven't lost my dreams. And I aspire, to do many things.
What are your dreams?
Entertainment, screenplays. I love to write. I love to journal. I love to write screenplays. I actually have 3 under my belt. I've been working with a private production company, Straighten Up Productions. I've been working with Miss Kathy Wright. She's my LA. I'm working with her on how to make my dream a reality.
What do you think about the fact that you are right now houseless? The fact that the United States has such a vast income inequality, that the billionaires have increased their wealth.
But it inspires me. It angers me because it angers me. I don't have to elaborate on that, but it inspires me to have be my own boss. It inspires me to do my own hiring and my own firing, as I should say. And it motivates me. It's a motivation for me to get back. I wish it to my good life, because I've had a great life. But I've had a great life being unhappy. You understand? I've had a great life doing things I didn't want to do. I've been in the south of France and Saint-Tropez, but I didn't want to be there. But I was there because I had to be there, because I was someone's beer, so I had to be there because this is where we're going. So you're going to pack and you're going to go with us, because this is where we're going. I don't want to go there. I want to go to Paris. I don't want to go there. That was not a vacation to me. That was not a vacation spot to me. However, I didn't have that option to. Prior to homelessness, I didn't have any options. I didn't have any decisions. I wasn't able to make my own decisions. Everything was being so conditioned for me due to pain. Everything was so bricked up in me, bricked up in my brain.
Do you mind saying who was making these decisions for you?
Society, my neighbors, my enemies, my colleagues, my classmates, my parents' friends, my friends' parents, roommates, cash members, girls that I was performing with, castmates, you know. Everyone everyone was deciding my factor, or my fate I should say, due to their life experiences. That will determine what I'm gonna do or how far I'm gonna live my life. Because they always prepare in my heart. Don't do this because this happened to me. I went here and this happened, or they always prepare, and that invokes fear into your heart, and it makes you into a coward, and it actually is dimming your light, to be honest. And that happens so often because it happens and more because it's something called systematic bullying. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Systematic bullying is very prevalent in society when we don't even know it's occurring because it's either we're on this side or that side. So if you're not feeling it, then you're giving it. If you're not feeling it, you're giving it. You know. And I feel like that's what I faced working at a 400 working at a great job. That's what I experienced working for a company, working for a brand. You know, I felt like it's me that's selling everything. It's me that's making this happen. I'm making this happen, and I didn't, receive my roses, and my accolades. I didn't receive them, and no one wants to feel that way. It's not. Everyone is not searching for a good job. However, you're working to receive a good job. You're working for that, and if you're not being validated, it's a problem. And that I feel like that is the biggest issue. And everyone's in search for validation. We're all in search of that. Even if you admit it or not, we're all in search of that.
What would you like people to know about being houseless?
It's lucrative. What would I like people to know about being? I cannot break it down to one answer. Because it isn't one. It's not one specific thing. It's a series of events and moments that occur that determine your status. I didn't want to walk 27 blocks if I'm here today. I didn't want to walk here, but I knew walking was my best bet. I knew I would get here quickly walking than me taking a bus, taking a Lyft. Because I don't trust Uber or Lyft because I've been accosted in a Lyft, and I've been propositioned in an Uber, so I boycott both of them. And I don't ride the bus because I'm trans, so I've been discrimination for being trans in the city. So it's like walking is my best bet. Like walking is my safest bet. It's my only bet that will determine that I'm going to make it back safely because I'm walking. Otherwise, I don't have that guarantee.